and we welcome you to the compound. We are live. I am Max Radix, alongside my broadcast partner, the four-time NEW World Champion Owen. Live from Liverpool once again. From these hot prospects, Owen.
Yeah, here to showcase our developmental talent once again. Live from the compound here in Liverpool. And apparently, Johnny Richards is wanting to come out to start the show. I have no idea what he wants to talk about, but he's just come off a successful match against Jack Murphy, albeit the first.
Yeah, I think fourth time the charm for Johnny Richards. It took a long time, but he was finally successful against Jack Murphy, and he's seemingly quite happy about it, and it's coming out. I've no idea what this is about.
No, me neither. I mean, again, we're only really a month or so into these guys, getting to know these guys in the compound. We know Johnny Richards has had problems with Jack Murphy in the past. It may be about that. He may want to prove it once again.
Well, I mean, how many times can you go back? I mean, he's finally got a victory. He may just have to bite his lip and just move on. These two dudes clearly don't get along.
Well, clearly, I mean, yes, we're about to find out. Here's Johnny Richards, oiled up as ever.
Slippery man in more ways than one. Microphone in hand.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Oh, wait a minute!
That is the music of one Yamashita Kushida.
Oh! What the hell does Kushida want with Johnny Richards?
Of course. Known as the Beastmaster from his time in the Chinese circuit. Well, he certainly knows.
Look at this guy. It's an absolute tank. Oh, this could get very interesting indeed, Owen.
Kushida going for a mic. Oh, let's see what he has to say.
Well, Erwin, I'm confused. Johnny Richards came out flapping his gums as we expected, say he was looking for a challenge. And Kushida came out and offered him exactly that, and Richards walks away. What the hell is that about?
Well, I think Johnny Richards knows better than to accept a challenge from Yamashita Kushida. I think he was not expecting Kushida out here tonight, and that completely threw him off. But knowing Adrian Goldman, I think that alone, that moment alone there in the ring, will have inspired him to make that happen.
I really hope so.
Week.
I really hope so. Let's just find out how good Johnny Richards actually is, because Yamashita Kushida is the real deal, folks.
He is indeed.
Well, we have to move on after an interesting start to the combat, to say the least. We are going to see Kay Katsuyori versus Melissa Sanchez once again. But the more these two ladies spend in the ring together, Erwin, the better they get to know each other. The compound still in its early stages. What can you expect from these two women here tonight?
Well, they have no love for each other, that is for certain. Kay Katsuyori and Melissa Sanchez have been dueling since the compound opened as the compound. And, yeah, it's not been pretty, to say the least.
An interesting start to an already interesting night. The crowd are ready, so we're ready.
I think, interestingly enough, they are about even in wins here.
Oh, absolutely, it's been a close rivalry.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Yamaguchi, Japan, the Body, Kay Katsuyori.
See the card here. Kay Katsuyori, alive and well in the women's division at the compound from Yamaguchi, Japan.
The lightest competitor we've ever had on the NEW circuit. Absolutely.
More than makes up for it with that hard-hitting, strong style of speed.
The agility. Elbow. I mean, what a finisher that is.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels himself is impressed with that elbow. I know that for a fact, ladies and gentlemen. Double K is one to watch. This young lady has been incredibly impressive so far here in the compound. But so has Melissa Sanchez.
And her opponent, from Havana, Cuba, the women's champion, Melissa Sanchez.
So is Melissa Sanchez, the first ever women's compound champion from Havana, Cuba. The Cuban Missile, Melissa Sanchez.
And again, after the first showdown, those titles, the men and women's titles on the line here in the compound. Melissa picking up a victory, but of course has also been winning matches ever since. I mean, her first match as champion she's won, and that was against Kay Katsuyori.
And Machitoka rings the bell, and here we go. It's been a while since I've said that. These two ladies lock up into the corner. They go. Melissa Sanchez struggling at the moment. Oh, what a slap!
Well, again, I did say no love lost whatsoever between these two.
Katsuyori took a firm strike right to the head there. Sanchez finally getting the better of Katsuyori after a lock up.
Shitofa again gonna have to break this. Oh, and another vicious shot from Sanchez.
NEW senior official here watching these two rookies very, very closely indeed. Headlock applied by Katsuyori. So wrist lock. And both these ladies just trying to... Oh! And that standing STO. Slowly but surely. Oof.
Ducked down.
Beautiful.
Leapfrog.
Oh!
Kay Katsuyori catching with a kick there.
Oh, now you talk. Well, we said this at the start of this match when this... Oh, Hurricane ran there. Beautiful manoeuvre there by Melissa Sanchez. Katsuyori rocked, pulling herself up by the ropes in the corner.
And yeah, I think...
hard shoulders, top rope.
Going up high.
High risk manoeuvre on the outside. Oh, and it missed.
Katsuyori moving out of the way and Melissa Sanchez crashing to the mat.
Good lord. her ribs, her entire body into that wafer-thin mat, that concrete floor below. Sanchez in no man's land, sidestepped again by Katsuyori. Amazingly, Sanchez still in this thing, still fighting. Kick to the midsection, must be injured midsection. There you are, you see Sanchez holding her ribs there.
I think as it stands in singles competition, these are
2
apiece against one another. Beautiful Luthez there.
It is back. Oh, she opens down for a pin, not even on one. Katsuyori double tough.
Now Sanchez winning that triple threat to get that women's championship. Oh, what a kick.
Face first into the turnbuckle. Oh, and a hard elbow counter by Katsuyori. Blocked forearm there by Sanchez, who is still in this thing. Runs Katsuyori into the other corner. Oh no, you don't need to do this.
Shades of the Phantom handstand Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful.
That could be it.
1, 2. Move made famous, of course, by the legendary 6-time women's champion Trish Stratus. Sanchez here wanting to eliminate that kind of a career. Oh, what a super kick by Melissa Sanchez. Kay Katsuyori did not see that coming. My God, Shatope counter 3 and it's over.
Unsurprisingly, what a kick. I mean, we saw Sanchez pull that out a few times in that triple threat match for the championship, but of course, as a triple threat match is, there's always that extra person there to stop it, but there, you see its true impact. It just put Kay Katsuyori down for the 3 counts.
What a technical battle, turned into a high-speed affair, and at the end of the day, Melissa Sanchez was just a step quicker than Kay Katsuyori, who put up a hell of a fight. Well, that's 3-2, I think, in a heating up rivalry here at the compound. I'm not sure if Double K is going to be happy with this victory over a main rival here in the women's division, Erwin.
Well, again, Sanchez has not been defeated in a match since becoming champion.
Unbelievable run at the compound. The Cuban Missiles run just keeps on going.
Proving once again that she has well and truly earned that championship. Perhaps it's time for her to find another victim here.
Wow, Kay Katsuyori really would not agree, but Adrian Goldman must decide. Melissa Sanchez's next victim here at the compound. We thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be in the world. Coming up next is a Blueprint versus Jose Gonzalez. Now, you talk about complications here, Erwin.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, Jose has his family friend, if you will, Guillermo Diaz in his corner, but recently the Blueprint has hired the services of one Jerry Buckley.
In my eyes, Erwin, I have to say this while we're preparing for this match. I think this is a conflict of interest, in my opinion, by a compound trainer, Jerry Buckley, to take on a client for the Blueprint, and he's had a hand in training all of these guys. He's had a hand in Jose Gonzalez's training. I know obviously Gonzalez's majority of his training was handled by his family and by Guillermo Diaz, but you can bet your bottom dollar that Buckley had some dealings with him in the compound and in perhaps even potentially EFW. So
that's a very good point. Of course, Jerry Buckley also managing EFW's Gene Taylor, although we haven't seen much of him as of late.
Very true.
And I did question that when Guillermo Diaz showed up last week. I wasn't aware that EFW or NEW managers could extend their skills to the compound here, but it seems to have gone. It seems to be allowed by Goldman here.
Well, I mean, in fairness, I mean, Snake kind of appeared on both shows when he was, as you know, representing Magnum Opus, so it's not without precedent. It has happened in the past. Perhaps Adrian Goldman's just allowed it for all competitors.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jerry Buckley, and from Milan, Italy, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Blueprint.
My apologies to Melissa, but it makes it a lot more even for all competitors here within the compound to get that same, well, fair shake of the stick, if you will. If they want a manager to represent them, I think at this early stage of their career, it could potentially help them a great deal. Jerry Buckley's got a wealth of experience, but where does that leave him as a trainer?
It's a very good question. I mean, perhaps he's having a change of profession here, or perhaps
It's genius, that's what it is.
perhaps Jeff Collins and Enrique Delgado are going to have to pick up Jerry Buckley's slack in the compound. We will find out, I presume, in due course.
Well, essentially what Buckley's done here is he's put himself in a prime position to find people like the Blueprint who he sees the future in, bearing in mind his wealth of wrestling experience and knowledge, and then essentially goes, hey kid, you need a manager, and then get 10% of whatever this guy makes when he's seen the guy train. How is this not a conflict of interest? Am I a crazy person? Am I the only person seeing this? Jerry Buckley is an evil genius and must be stopped.
I can't disagree with it, perhaps taking notes from Snake's book.
Snake will be proud of this, I tell you, but I need to buy Buckley a beer, or he needs to buy me one, because considering how much he must be earning right now, maybe that's not a bad idea.
There's the word there, men's champion of the compound.
And his opponent, accompanied by Guillermo Diaz. And from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 180 pounds, the men's champion, Jose Gonzalez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember this name, Jose Gonzalez. Yes, another one of the legendary Gonzalez family, and already this young man a champion from Chihuahua, Mexico, represented by long-time family friend Guillermo Diaz, and Maestro Topa's going to have his hands full here tonight. The bell is rung and here we go.
Blueprint starting off strong here.
Oh yeah, that's a wrist lock, arm wrench there. It's taking down Gonzalez. Gonzalez, great counter there into an armbar. What a takedown there by Jose Gonzalez, showing that he can mat wrestle with the best of them. Blueprint feeling that one, these two men lock up again. Chitopa quite happy to let that one go. I think Blueprint's on the ropes there. I think Chitopa's realised that, trying to break up the men, and he does. Oh, not before. Jose Gonzalez gets a cheap forearm in. Mike Chitopa,
what a drop kick.
giving him a piece of his mind, doesn't stop Jose Gonzalez drop kicking the Blueprint right out of the ring. Off. Swift kick by Jose. Countered by the Blueprint. Oh, misses with a clothesline there. Both these guys as quick as cats. Oh, and a drop kick right to the spine of the Blueprint. Finally overpowering Jose Gonzalez. Clearly the bigger of the two men, and those vicious clubs to the back. Jose counters a third drop kick by Jose Gonzalez. What a match so far here tonight, between these two guys.
And again, Jose, another champion who's been on a roll since claiming that championship, only cementing his spot further here in the compound.
Another shot right to the arm. The Blueprint, Jose Gonzalez is starting to... Oh, Hurricane Niner again.
Oh, but here we go. This is where the managers play a part.
Jerry Buckley. Alright, he's representing his client tonight, but clearly Jerry Buckley doesn't have any issue with distraction here. Oh, backdrop by the Blueprint, but he had a hand in training both these men. That's not the Jerry Buckley I know. Neck wrench by the Blueprint, and don't get me wrong, I'm not disapproving, I'm just surprised.
Again, Buckley's attitude does seem to have changed of late. Of course, I've been here since yesterday.
Oh, wait a minute. Gonzalez Buster, made famous by his daddy and his uncle.
And look at that, Buckley sliding a chair in, unbeknownst to Chitopa here.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it as of yet.
Right now.
Oh, shot there by the Blueprint that counters Gonzalez's evil deeds or plans. Oh, at that speed again. Hurricane Rana, what a takedown. Jose Gonzalez just like that. The compound champion has changed the game. This match has been back and forth. This crowd loving every second of it. Oh, wait a minute.
going for that surfboard stretch.
Oh, that submission.
I think, if I believe correctly, he's going to set him back down. Yes, here we go. This is what Blueprint tapped out to last week.
Good
Surfboard
Lord.
stretch, dragon sleeper locked in tight on that huge frame, and that is enough.
Good night, Vienna. Jose Gonzalez with what a deadly submission maneuver.
If it ain't broke, why fix it?
Well,
It's been a night for the champions tonight in the compound.
it seems the compound champion has been taught well by the brothers Gonzalez. That was an incredibly impressive performance, who out-wrestled at times the Blueprint. And how many times have we said that since the Blueprint's arrival here at the compound? What a main event.
Absolutely impeccable. I mean, Blueprint have pretty much no answer for Gonzalez's offense here tonight, even with the assist from his new manager. It seems the Blueprint's revelation that he is the blueprint of the perfect wrestler is definitely overstated.
Well, once that submission's locked in, that seems to be it. Jose Gonzalez may have a weapon in his arsenal that could make him compound champion for a very long time indeed. What a night!
Well, we want to thank you for joining us here at the compound. Of course, we will be back on Friday, midnight BST, for EFW Destruction. We will be back with the compound next week on Wednesday, midnight. We hope to see you there. Thank you and good night.
Good night.